Okay, we are joined by Samford head coach Bucky McMillan and Logan. We're going to start with an opening statement from Coach.
Great win by our guys. You know, some people will look at it and be like, "Win the best second half." It really doesn't matter. You know, that's two teams that play extremely hard. You got to see that there at the end of the game when everybody's fighting for that loose ball. You know, I love games like that where there's going to be blood on the ground because teams are playing so hard. You know, it wasn't a dirty game. It was two teams just fighting. But, you know, in those type of games, we've been very successful this year. Hats off to Greensboro. We told them in the locker room those guys will come out, they'll make a run. Don't be surprised if we get down in this game. We got to overcome it. That's what I think of their team. They show a lot of grit. There's a reason why they've had a good season. There's a reason why they won the league last year. And they went to the NCAA tournament last year, and they brought up some guys back from that group. So really proud of the way we fought and we came out in this game. I was really proud when they made a run. We hung on and weathered the storm. You know, in the last 4 minutes of a lot of games this year, we've been in that same spot where it's been close. We've come out on top in just about every single one of them. That's not just game day doing well and guys stepping up. That's really a result of how hard our guys practice. You know, when we got there in June, we weren't just doing offense. And that's why sometimes we're not the prettiest offensive team. We were doing blood drills, and it's paid off for us. So glad to be here, but we're not content to be here. So we're looking forward to the challenge tomorrow, and I know it's a very good team, but we're glad to be here, and we're going to keep pushing forward.
All right.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
2 questions. First, you know, what do you say to your team after that great first half? And second question, you know, at the timeouts you called or the medias, as they're going on that run, what are you continuously telling your team?
Well, at halftime, we talked about that we were sharing the ball. It's got to continue. We limit our turnovers. We only had 3 turnovers the first half. And the reason they went on that run, we started the game with several turnovers there. We didn't get shots up. You know, we kind of got a little too in isolation basketball instead of moving the rock. And that's kind of why we turned the ball over. During the timeout, man, it's just the same deal. You know, we can talk strategy, you know, on whether we're going to switch the ball screen, whether we're going to show on the ball screen, whether we're going to ice the ball screen, different things like that. But the reality of it is, man, when it comes to this game, this is when people look on the floor in these tournament games, it's not about strategy as much as it is heart. You know what I'm saying? And perseverance. So our message to our team's been what it is, that we're never the prettiest playing team. That's fine. You know, we got a team filled primarily of freshmen and sophomores. You know, but no matter what, win, lose, or draw, we're going to empty the clip. We're going to fight, you know. And so that's what we said. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just fight to the end, and then we'll look at that scoreboard.
Logan, going against such a front court that is as good defensively and offensively rebounding the basketball, describe for me what type of game, what it's like to be in that type of game, and just talk about, you know, you made some big shots coming down the stretch and showed confidence. Just talk about those 2 things.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do it without my teammates. I mean, they just really do a good job of finding me and trusting me. And I've grown to do a better job making decisions. That was a big thing that Coach Buck was on me about. But if it wasn't for them finding me, I mean, having faith in me to go to work, you know, in the post or being able to shoot it from the perimeter, I wouldn't be able to get those shots. And then it's just tougher on them when you can score it from different spots. But I mean, it's a lot of fun to play in a game like that, and you know that they're probably going to start doubling and stuff like that. So you just kind of trust your teammates like they trusted me, and just kind of make the right basketball play. But it's a lot of fun.